Hey guys, it's Dr. Justin Marchegiani here. Today's video is going to be on dizziness and low mineral levels. So I see patients all the time. They tell me either they have low blood pressure when they bend over or stand up fast, they get dizzy. Why is that? We're going to dive into the underlying physiology and why that is the case. So there's a strong association with dizziness on standing or orthostatic hypotension and adrenal dysfunction, right? Adrenal imbalances. So orthostatic hypotension means ortho, you're moving your position, you're moving your body, and typically you get a blood pressure drop of usually 5 to 10 millimeters of mercury on the systolic side. So when that starts to happen, that drop in blood pressure, or that drop in systolic pressure, tends to decrease the blood flow to the brain, so you get this slight bit of dizziness due to a lack of oxygen and blood flow just for a momentary second. Of course, as that goes lower and lower, as you dip below 100, that gets more and more and more severe, and you start entering into the realm of POTS, right? Postural orthostatic hypotension tachycardia syndrome, typically due to the fact that you have very low mineral levels, maybe adrenal dysfunction, cortisol imbalances, and that obviously affects blood pressure as well. And so we have to look at the adrenal. So usually the outer part of the adrenal glands, the cortex part of the adrenal, makes cortisol and also makes aldosterone. And aldosterone is a very important, it's a mineral corticoid, so it helps hold on to minerals. And minerals are very important for holding on to water or fluid, right? So minerals are important for they're electrolytes, essentially, potassium, magnesium, sodium, chloride, and they help conduct action potential nerve impulse in the bloodstream for the heart to work, the sinoatrial node, the atrioventricular node for the heart, and for the sodium potassium pump to work on the cell membrane, so there's healthy cell communication and integration in the body. We need healthy levels of sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride. And if we're drinking very distilled or devoid water, or lots of processed food, and not getting enough good minerals in your body through hydration, or just the food's processed or non-organic, you may have mineral issues that could affect your bloodstream. It could affect your adrenals. If your adrenals are already weaker, well, now you're going to be peeing out minerals, because aldosterone, it's a mineral corticoid that helps you hold on to minerals. So if you can't hold on to minerals, it's like reaching in your pocket where you put your money, but there's a hole in that pocket and that money's flowing out. And so first thing is fix the adrenals, because that helps you hold on to minerals better. The other thing is put more minerals in. So we fix the outflow side, but we also fix the inflow side. We want to do both so we get better faster, okay? If you don't fix the inflow side and you just go after the adrenals, it may take longer, right? You can do things to support the adrenals, whether it's adrenal precursor support from licorice or glandular tissue or pregnenolone or different adaptogenic herbs. There's different things you can do. That's helpful, but you want to fix your blood sugar. You want to fix your sleep. You want to add minerals in, high-quality sodium chloride, and minerals from like Redmond's real salt or Celtic or Himalayan salts, excellent. You may need extra potassium or magnesium, because there's not enough in a good salt like that. You may need extra potassium, magnesium to help as well, and that's going to help hold on to more water in your bloodstream as well. So now the water in your bloodstream, the fluid level in your bloodstream goes up, because water tends to follow minerals, and then the blood pressure will start going up because of that. And those minerals will also help the heart and the cells work and communicate. It will help the nervous signals in the body also communicate and work better. So all these things are very, very synergistic. So when you have this orthostatic hypotension symptoms, I want you to think, okay, look at the adrenals. Make sure blood sugar is good. Make sure good proteins and fats are there. Make sure I'm not creating dysglycemia, right? Dysglycemia is blood sugar roller coaster, okay? And then once that's looked at, we may have to support the adrenals. We may have to get the adrenals looked at and tested via a good adrenal test. Look at cortisol levels free and total, and then cortisol rhythm. And then we're going to really focus on adding minerals into our body. So Redmond's real salt's my favorite. Celtic or Himalayan's great too, half a teaspoon twice a day. You can drink a good quality. I got my Topo Chico over here, which is a great mineral water, or a Pellegrino, or a Gerolsteiner. There's a couple of really good ones out there that have really good minerals in it. You can also get a good electrolyte supplement, whether it's something like an Endure or 40,000 volts, a really good trace mineral support on top of that if you need. That's a really good first start. So you want to plug the input, get more minerals on the input side, fix the output side, why it's leaking, support the adrenals, support the blood sugar and all the stressors that may drive that to begin with, and get tested if these issues are more chronic. Get your adrenals looked at. do a high quality Dutch complete or a Dutch adrenal test. We'll put the link down below if you want to dive in deeper. And again, I see patients like this all the time from all over the world, and I work with them very successfully trying to get these hormonal imbalances and blood sugar imbalances under control. And if you want to dive in or reach in deeper, someone like myself that's an expert in this area, feel free to click down below. You can schedule a consult with myself. And also make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and put your comments. Let me know what's worked and what hasn't worked for you in the past. Really helps to share it for people that are really into this topic and have similar issues. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Try to keep it applicable to real-life action-oriented items that are clinical in nature. And try to work on at least applying 2 or 3 things. Work on the diet component, work on the mineral stuff, get all those looked at and addressed, and of course, get the sleep under control. It's a really good first step to kind of get your health back in your hands.